Hello, readers. We're going to continue reading A Seed is Sleepy. I'm enjoying this book so much so far. As we continue reading, we're going to keep thinking about the main ideas of what you learned and giving examples to those. Let's see, we're on the page. Think about what's about size. Seeds come in many sizes. Now, I can already tell, I think, we'll check and make sure that this is what this page is all about. The main idea is that seeds come in many sizes. I see orchid. I had no idea orchid seeds look like that. And this one, Coco de Mer. The orchid seed is the smallest of all. There might be 1,000,000 seeds in one pod. The seeds of the Coco de Mer palm is the largest. It can weigh up to 60 pounds. Wow. So if I'm saying the main idea, I would say the main idea are that seeds come in big and small sizes. They come in many sizes. For example, the smallest seed is an orchid seed. Another example of a seed coming in a different size is this huge Coco de Mer seed. It can be 60 pounds. Can you believe that? A seed weighs 60 pounds? Oh, I love this literary language. A seed is adventurous. Let's figure out what they mean. Japanese maple leaf, Japanese maple seed, milkweed, poppy seed, hop seed, dandelion. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I should read first. This text or this text? And I'm noticing something. When the writing is in cursive, it seems like it's more of literary language, like almost like a poem. And when the writing is in this text, it seems more informational. Let's see if I'm right. It must strike out on its own in search of a less crowded place to put down roots. A parachute of fine, silky hairs can take a dandelion seed 100 miles from its parent plant. I think I'm right with that observation. Now, think about what this page is mostly about. What's the main idea? A seed is adventurous, but what does that mean? Right here, it's talking about a dandelion seed goes 100 miles away. In these pictures, you see things flying away off of here. In the little poem over here, it must strike out on its own in search of a less crowded place to put down roots. That means it's going somewhere else that's less crowded to be a plant and put its roots down. I would say this is about how that seeds travel to a less crowded area to be planted. So cool that seeds can do that. I'm looking at this page and I don't see a sentence at the top, so I'm wondering if this keeps going along with this page, that seeds are adventurous, that seeds need to travel places. But I'm noticing the background's a different color. Let's see what these are all about. This one's called Mary's Bean, Ear Pod, Sea Heart, Monkey Ladder Pod, Swamp Palm, Hog Plum, Monkey's Comb, Black Palm, Hamburger Bean. It does look like a hamburger. Oh, the one on top is called a sea coconut. Okay, now let me read some of the cursive print. Drift seeds float on ocean currents from one shore to another, and their thick protective shells keep out seawater. Oops, I read this wrong. I went from here to here. Okay, I'm going to read from here to here to here. So I read how they drift seeds float on ocean currents from one shore to another. They have enough air inside to help them float, and their thick protective shells keep out seawater. That sounded like a poem, and it was really informative too. Oh, I know how this page connects. And I could even say it's a little bit different. This page is all about how seeds travel, but all these seeds travel by water. But see how it goes with this page too? A seed is adventurous. I wonder if the next page connects too. A seed is inventive. Okay, I want to show you something, and we'll see if how this page connects or how this part connects with the part before it. Let me see if I can show you this part. To find a spot to grow, a seed might leap from its pod, or cling to a child's shoestring, or tumble through a bear's belly. Oh, we can think about what that means. A seed hopes to land where there is plenty of sunlight, soil, and water. So some of the seed labels are violet, cocklebur. Oh, that's the one that sticks to your shoe. Red huckleberry. Okay. Seeds are inventive. I would say this page is all about, the main idea is that seeds travel in different ways. One way they travel is on children's shoestrings. Another way they travel is if animals eat them and then something happens to them. Another way they travel is by leaping from their pods. Think about how these pages go with the ones before it. The author did this on purpose. We're all talking about how seeds travel. And first they talk about the ones that fly in the air, the ones that go on water. And then they talk about other ways seeds can travel, but they call it inventive because it's like kind of weird ways and very different ways that they can travel. Oh, I see why they travel like this. They get stuck on shoes because they're really pokey. Okay, check out this page. A seed is generous. The word generous means really giving. It gives a baby plant or embryo a seed coat to keep it warm. Oh, I love that literary language. Take a look at the bean picture. What it looks like. Take a look at the rice picture. Let me zoom in. It's so interesting how different seeds grow in different ways. Well, look at the pumpkin. Slash pine. Oh, I've seen a tree like that before. Teak. Wow, I have a candle that's called teak wood. I wonder if that's the tree that the smell comes from. So cool. Though teak looks like a little bit similar to how the bean is, but then it changes a bit. And I love how the poem says, it gives the baby plant or embryo a seed coat to keep it warm. Can you see any seed coats? I feel like you could call this a seed coat. Oh, I feel like maybe you can even like the beginning. They all start with a seed coat. I love how they wrote it like that. Now, okay, look at this big picture. I'm going to read the labels first and then I'll read the words. Okay. Shoot, root, seed leaf, seed coat. Oh, okay. Bean. Oh, I was wondering what this meant, 100 years, but it goes with our teak. Whoa, this teak tree can live for 100 years. That's pretty old. The embryo's first meal comes from its seed leaves, or, whoa, take a look at that word. Can you read it? This one right here. Cotyledons. Seeds with one seed leaf, like corn, are called monocots. Seeds with 2 seed leaves, like beans, are called dicots. Check out this title. Some seeds are ancient. Think about what the word ancient means. And check out that picture. This is where we'll stop today.